am Candice Patton. I play Iris West on The Flash.
So with this season, we're going to see the introduction of Iris's mother. What can you tease about that and just the experience of playing that story out without giving too much away?
Yeah, we discover that what Iris has been told about her mother is not necessarily the truth. She's been told that her mother was dead. She's not, obviously, because she comes back. So there's a bit of a struggle with Iris trying to figure out how to digest that information and whether she wants to have a relationship with her mother and get to know her. And over the course of several episodes, you see that it's a little more complicated than just meeting this woman who she shares DNA with.
And what can you tease as far as more father-daughter interactions with Joe?
Yeah, well, for people who've seen episode 3 of season 2, we had a really great scene between Joe and Iris where Joe reveals to Iris that her mother is still alive. And from some fan reactions, it seems like people really responded to that. I think anytime we can see the West family have these really great heart-to-hearts, it makes for really great TV. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot more of that this season, season 2. Andrew Kreisberg, our executive producer, said, season 1 has been, a lot of the heart of season 1 was about the Allen family, and the heart of season 2 is going to be about the West family. So there's going to be a lot of family heart-to-hearts happening.
What do you find most compelling about getting into more of the investigative journalism stuff for Iris?
Yeah, well, we really haven't delved a lot into that season 2 so far. I'm hoping that we will on the back half of that, because that's really kind of how we know Iris is this iconic reporter, and it would be really nice to see how her being a reporter meshes or doesn't mesh with being a part of Team Flash, and what kind of moral obligation she has to skirt around knowing who the Flash is and reporting about him and reporting about metahumans and wormholes and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
And how has the experience been for you to really get into Team Star Labs and get to act in scenes with people where you didn't get as much material last season?
It's fun. It's nice to be on a different set. It's nice to be a part of the team and be in the know and not have to explain to fans when is she going to find out. That's nice. Star Labs is a great set. It's very difficult. I don't think people understand when you have 8 actors on one set. It makes for very long days. But it's fun. It's fun getting to interact with different characters. Like seeing Iris and Cisco have a friendship, even just sharing a little bit of banter is nice. So hopefully there's more of that.
Cisco gets a lot of zingy lines. Do you ever have trouble getting through the scene without busting up laughing?
All the time, yeah. There was a scene, I think, in episode 1 of season 2 where Cisco is in the police precinct and he's talking to Captain Singh, and the cut they ended up using was definitely not the funniest. I mean, Carlos comes up with a lot of funny one-liners all the time.
So he improvises.
He improvises. He also steals stuff from me. I think he gets inspired by our culture and our youth, and he uses that in his interpretation. I don't want to speak for him, but yeah, he does. He definitely improvises a lot, and it's fun.
And then how was it acting alongside Victor Garber, who's obviously a huge name?
Amazing. Victor Garber is, beyond being a huge name, he's a lovely person, and he makes our set, it's a very young set. We have Jesse and we have Tom, but it's a very young, youthful, silly set, and there's something about having such an established actor on our set that is really, really nice. We loved having Victor Garber, yeah, for sure.
And then with Harrison Wells kind of being here, but kind of not.
Yeah.
How much did you know about that before it actually came time to film?
We knew a lot. We knew that Tom Cavanagh wasn't necessarily going to be gone. I don't think we knew to what degree. And I still don't know how much is out there about his role in season 2, so I don't want to say too much, but he is there in a capacity that people will enjoy, I think. Yeah.
And you mentioned in the press conference interview about reading the comics and being amazed where you're looking at a white Iris West, but now you're the one who's playing it. How do you feel being a trailblazer and to get to be a role model to so many young girls who don't have as many role models?
Yeah, I don't even know if I could consider myself a trailblazer because I didn't make that decision. Jeff Johns, Andrew Kreisberg, Greg Berlanti, the CW, Warner Brothers, they all made that decision, and that's them trailblazing, and I just happen to be the vessel of that. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I didn't grow up seeing Lois Lanes and Vicki Vales that looked like me, not often anyway. So it's really nice that young African American, Asian, South American, wherever in the world, people are seeing themselves as leading ladies, as ingenues, as kick-ass women. It's great. It means that there's hope for the future, that people will see themselves represented in movies and television, which is a very, very powerful medium.
And then there's a lot of fans who are really clamoring for Iris and Barry to get together. What can you tease as far as not when they're going to get together, but just how, I don't know, more scenes together and how we'll see more of their relationship, even just as friends?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that relationship isn't going anywhere. Barry and Iris have been in each other's lives since they were children, and they will continue to be in each other's lives. This season we have a new character, Patty Spivot. Her and Barry enter into a romantic relationship, so that will kind of take precedence this season. But that doesn't mean that Barry and Iris' relationship goes anywhere. They are friends before anything, and so you see a lot of heart-to-hearts between Barry and Iris. I think that just means that it strengthens their relationships. All great relationships usually are based on a foundation of great friendship. So when and if Barry and Iris get together, I'm not sure, but I would not be surprised if that is in the future in our show at some point.
Absolutely. And then just one final thing, do you have anything you'd like to say to all the fans who have supported you and love you to bits, because very avid and passionate with what they post online?
I know. The Iris West fandom it's overwhelming. It's emotional for me to even talk about, because it's nice to know that you have a support system for your show and for your character. It means a lot. I don't even know if there's words to express it. I know how passionate they are. They're online tweeting to Glamour magazine and tweeting to People's Choice and tweeting just to get me out there. It means a lot. Their voices are very powerful, and it's appreciated for sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.